Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie. I'm a certified Pilates instructor. We're going to slow it down a little bit today. I've just got a feel-good stretch for you. We're just going to wake up our muscles, connect to our breath a little bit. If something doesn't feel good or you don't feel like holding for something as long as I am showing it, it's totally fine. Take this at your own pace. Listen to your body, and yeah, let's just get moving. We're going to start with some neck rolls, so find a comfortable seated position. You can be crisscross, you can be kneeling, whatever works for you. And let's just go ahead and take our neck out and around in a circle. If it cracks a little bit, that's okay. Just really take it nice and slow. Start to mobilize in your head and your shoulders. And then on the third one, add the body a little bit. So move that rib cage, really rotate over your spine and feel that big 360-degree turn here. Let's go for a fourth one. All the way out and around. Get back. And find center. Let's go the other way, starting small, just with the neck. Try to release any tension. Just kind of let your head and the weight of it fall and take you around. You can add the shoulders a little bit here, especially as you go back. Try not to hold a lot of tension. Good. Breathing deeply into the rib cage. One more out and around. And find center. Go ahead and take your hands overhead. I just want you to feel like you're lengthening your spine. Reach, reach, reach. Then you're going to cactus your arms, pull those elbows back. Let this be an active stretch. You can literally feel the energy shooting out through your fingertips. Inhale up and exhale, pull the arms down. Maybe release the chin a little bit. Good, one more inhale. And exhale, pull, 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 pull. Good, let's place our fingertips down to the side of our body. We're going to move our rib cage a little bit. I want you to arch the back, stick that sternum forward, and then around that spine. Good, really find that big arch, sticking the chest out, stretching the shoulders, especially in this pec muscle right here that tends to be tight for a lot of us. And then around the spine, hollow out that belly, find that nice concave position. Good, one more. Round your spine. Good. Let's take one hand and the other. And I want you to feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart. So you're really getting in between those bones right there. Pull, pull, pull your scapulas apart. Now take your hands over to the left and really feel that stretch all along the left side of your spine here, down the lats. And bring it back to center. Now let's go to the right. I want you to feel that opposition, like your arms are pulling away from the opposite side of your rib cage. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And bring it back to center. Good. Place your hand down. You're going to take a big stretch over with that opposite arm, just opening up that rib cage. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Reach through the fingertips. And just feel that length in your torso. Good, let's take it the other way. And back over to the left. We're going to move a little bit quicker through these transitions just to get that heart rate flowing a little bit. And let's take it the other way. Good. Feel the blood moving through your muscles all the way around. Okay, let's do one more on each side. Reach, reach, reach. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. And the other way. Beautiful. Hopefully our upper body is feeling a little bit more warm now. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. And we're gonna keep going with that spinal mobility. So find your toes tucked underneath you and the shoulders above the wrists. Let's round that spine, pull the belly button up, and then arch the back. Just let the rib cage fall and point that chin up towards the ceiling. If it feels good to release the toes here, you can go ahead and do so, or you can keep them tucked. Round that spine. Again, the idea of pulling your shoulder blades apart here. And then arch the back. Just let that pelvis fall. You can sink into the elbows a little bit here. Just don't let it be that deep. And round it out. And one last time, arch the back. Good. I want you to bring your right leg out in front of you. So you're on your back knee. Hips are parallel, and we're slowly going to press forward to stretch out this psoas right here. If you feel like it's testing your balance a little bit, you can place those hands down. And if you want a deeper stretch, you're going to walk this foot out. And let's just hold it here for a second. Let that pelvis fall and really press those hips forward. Now you're going to shift your weight back to stretch out that hamstring in the front here. For a little bit deeper of a stretch, you're going to flex that foot in front of you. Ooh. And now shift your weight forward, press into that hip again. And shift your weight back. And last time, take it forward. Now you're going to twist over your back shoulder, reach back with your arm, and you're going to grab that opposite foot. If this feels too intense, you can stay in the position that you were before, but it's going to get a nice stretch for that standing quad. You're going to pull that foot in closer towards your glute. Good, release that foot down. I want you to come down to your elbows here. That back leg is staying relatively straight. And you're going to turn out this front leg. So we're really opening up that hip here, down on your forearms. Again, you don't have to go this low if it doesn't feel good. You can stay up on your hands here, but for those of you that want a nice deep stretch, this is where we are. And let's carefully come on up. Now, shift your weight over that standing foot. We're going to open up the hips to face the front. Now, I want you to have that knee over the ankle here. This opposite leg is straight. We're just going to stretch out those inner thighs right here. Now we want to make sure that we're not collapsing in this knee. That can cause some strain on the inside of that knee joint right here. So we want to make sure we're pushing that knee out actively. It's going to feel a little bit more intense here as well. And let's walk it over to the other side very carefully. Good, now our opposite leg is straight. We're pushing this knee back and really opening up those hips. We're going to take it over towards the other side. So shift your hips to parallel, facing this way. You're going to place that back knee down. And we're going to stretch out that psoas right here for a second. Now shift your weight back to stretch out that hamstring a little bit deeper of a stretch. You're going to flex that front foot, feel the toes facing up towards the ceiling. And now shift your weight forward, pressing deep into your hips. Good, shift your weight back again. forward. Especially making sure you're moving slowly through these transitions. When we go quick is when we have a higher risk of injury. So just listening to your body, taking it one step at a time, push back, 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 flex that front foot, get a nice stretch all the way from the glute down to the heel, and press your hips forward. We're gonna keep those hips forward. Turn over your back shoulder, reach with that arm, and grab your foot here. If this is feeling too intense, stay in the position that we were before. This is really gonna get into that back quad. Slowly release that back leg. Come down onto your forearms and open this standing knee out to the side here. And carefully come on up. Good. You can walk this back leg down. We're going to flip over to lie down on our backs. Yay. So carefully roll down and just hug your knees into your chest. Maybe separate them a little bit, rock side to side. Now, you're going to stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. If they don't straighten all the way here, that is totally fine. If you can, great. You're gonna softly bend the knees and then straighten those legs up towards the ceiling. Again, flexion of that foot is gonna make that stretch a lot more intense. Bend the knees, keep them about hips distance apart, and straighten. One more bend. And think about driving through your heels up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to grab behind your calf. If that doesn't work for you, you can walk your hands down a little bit, maybe grab behind the hamstrings. And you're gonna pull those legs as deep in towards your face as you can. Good. Slowly release those legs back down. Now take your left leg and you're gonna cross it over, turning it out so that knee is facing the front. You're gonna pull that opposite quad in towards your face and kind of grab behind your knee there. Just really gonna open up that hip, stretch out the medial glute here, and pull that leg in. If you want a little bit more here, you're gonna straighten that right leg out, and you can grab for that calf. Again, if that doesn't work for you, stay in the position that we were before. Totally fine. Good. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Just try to relax a little bit deeper into that stretch. Good. Now carefully place this foot down, but keep this leg crossed over. And now you're just gonna tilt those legs away from your midline and get a nice little twist in that spine. If you want to, you can place your opposite hand out here. And then we're slowly gonna fold that top leg over. A little bit of a deeper stretch in that hip and in the spine. Carefully bring them back to center. And let's find that other side. Crossing this leg over and pulling that knee in. And one side might feel a little tighter or looser than the other. That's also totally fine. It's normal to have a little bit of unevenness in our bodies. And if it feels right for you, you straighten this top leg out and grab behind that calf. Again, carefully place this foot down and let both legs fall over away from your midline here. Gentle twist in that lower back, don't push it too much. And for a little more, we drop that top leg down, letting those hips come all the way over even more. Carefully bring it back to center. We're going to slowly sit up. And that concludes our stretch for today. Thank you for moving your bodies with me. If you enjoyed this or any other one of my workouts, please remember to like, subscribe, and maybe share it with a family or a friend. It would mean so much to me. Thanks again for moving with me today, and I will see you next time. Mwah.